Hello, bookish friends. Happy New Year's Eve. I am here to do one of my favorite videos I am going to try and start doing every single year on my channel. And today's video is the 12 books recommended by 12 of my followers. So I asked over on my Snapchat, on my Instagram, and a little bit on my Facebook, but I didn't really get any recommendation over there. It was mostly Instagram. I asked on my Instagram if you guys want to participate in the 12 books by 12 followers recommendation trend, and y'all came through with the recommendations. I have my notebook here with me to let you guys know who gave me what, and some of these books I don't have yet, so we'll do the first half of having them as either ebooks or physical books, and then if I don't own them at all, that'll be the second half. I filmed this video before during my crazy work schedule, and I didn't like the way it came out, so I'm refilming it. So hello, welcome. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and turn your notification on so you don't miss any new videos coming from me soon. And without further ado, let's jump into this video, and thank you guys for those who have subscribed to me recently. I really appreciate it. So let's get started with the books that I've owned. I want to try and see if I can get these in order. Also, look how cute my new blanket is. This is like my new curl up family blanket, but I don't need it right now. I'm gonna go with the books that I have physically first, like I said in the intro. So let me see, what was my first physical book? Oh yeah, my first physical book. So this first book was picked out by my friend Jeff over at Jeff All Media at Instagram, and I'm curious to see if I would like this one or not. I got this on Kindle Unlimited, so in case anybody is curious, and that is Teacher of the Year by M.A. Wardell. I'm so sorry. I really don't know too much about this. All I know is a male romance novels, and it's supposed to be super cute, and Jeff loved it. He said he gave it 5 stars this year, so I might save this for the summertime, and I might just try and read this, or I could read it in January because this is the first book in a new to me series, and it will fit my January TBR. My TBRs each month for 2024 will have a theme, so I'm very excited for you guys to see that. I'm planning so much videos for you guys right now, but yeah, I don't really know too much about it, but this cover is super adorable, so very curious to see what I would think of this one. Thank you, Jeff, for recommending me that, and that's all you'll see in my Kindle is that book. The next book I have is my friend Sydney, who has a booktube channel here. She's not active on it, but she still comments on all my videos. And so my friend Sydney picked Crave by Tracy Wolff. This is a first book in a new to me, but old to you guys series. This is all about vampires and werewolves, so it's basically like a Twilight type of story. And I tried to read this earlier this year. Like, I literally started it. I still have my bookmark in here. Funny thing about this book, my friend Cindy also bought this for me, so I feel like I'm obligated to read it, and now she recommended it to me for this video, so I have like no excuse now to read this. Does anybody want to buddy read with this one with me? Because I know my friend Lori, my friend Clint, they all love it, so hopefully I'll love it, and hopefully I'll read this soon. I think I want to save this for the fall of next year though, just because this does feel like a fall-ish book, if that makes sense. It says, my whole world has changed when I step inside the academy. Nothing is great about this place or the other students in it. Here I am, a mere mortal among gods or monsters. I still can't decide which of these warning fiction I belong to, if I belong at all. I only know the one thing that unites them is their hatred for me. Okay, now that I read the summary, it does sound intriguing, so okay, Sydney with the recommendation. I'm trying to find a place where I can grab them later. The next one I got was, I completely forgot her name. Oh my god, editing me can put her name there. But her Instagram is Book and Butter. I met her at my Las Vegas Book Festival recently. That happened in October. I'm such a bad friend. Editing me will put it here on the screen. But my friend, this one she recommended to me is The Hurricane Wars by Thea Ganazio. You'll see this in my November book haul. Yes, I have not filmed my November book haul yet. I am so far behind on videos. I'm so sorry. I'm actually really excited that she recommended this to me because not only was this a book I bought at Target in the month of November, I also picked this up because there was so much hype going around it. I think this was like a Fairy Loot or a Lumicrate book box. And there are sprayed edges, which is so stunning. I seriously cannot wait to read this. This is her debut novel as well, so I'm really looking forward to this. And I know book 2 of this soon-to-be trilogy comes out in 2024, or it's supposed to come out in 2024. So hopefully I love this one enough to continue. I know it's a Kylo and Rey fanfic almost, but hopefully it will be better than just a fanfic, you know? This one's the first one in a new series, and it says, the fates of two bitter enemies with opposing magical abilities are swept together in the Hurricane Wars, the spellbinding debut in a fantasy romance trilogy set in Southeast Asia-inspired world ravaged by storm. Perfect for fans of Sarah J. Maas and R.F. Kuang. Two of my favorite authors. Like, come on, you guys know I'm gonna love this. So thank you, Book and Butter, for recommending this to me, even though I forgot your name. The next book, my friend Lori recommended this to me, and I was really shocked. Not shocked for Lori, but I'm shocked that she recommended this for me because she knows I haven't been reading a whole lot of contemporaries in 2024. Or wow, in 2023. So hopefully in 2024, I will be reading more of those. And so Lori recommended me one of her favorite contemporary books of this year. And so she recommended me The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. I still don't know how to say her name correctly. I'm so sorry. I am actually really excited for this because I also bought this over the summertime, and I just never got around to reading it. As you can tell, my Target sticker is still there. I kind of know what this one is about. This one is a ghostwriter, and they're falling in love with the author who's alive or something like that. This says, same place, different time. Sometimes the worst days of your life happens, and you have to figure out how to live after it. For Clementine West, that means burying her head in her work as a book publicist, being partial and forgetting the silly things her beloved aunt Annalie taught her, like living wide and chasing the moon. Like, and I know this has been blowing up on Book Talk and Instagram as well, so I'm curious to see if I would like this. And I know she has another rom-com of a novel coming out in 2024. It's a novel love story, and that comes out in July, I think. Future me can put the cover right here. It's super cute. I really don't get the title of the book, though, but hopefully I'll still love both of these books in 2024. And it's not too big of a book either, so it's like one of my shorter reads on this list. So really looking forward to this. And once again, thank you, Lori, for recommending me this book. I'll tag Lori's channel down below. Anybody I mention is going to be left down below. The next book that got recommended to me was from my friend Kate. And the funny thing about this one as well is I did try to read this in first time I read it was in 2020 when it first came out. And I got 130 pages in and I was enjoying it, but I just put it down for some reason. And then in this year, I wanted to try and read it again, and I got around the same mark. And then I decided, what the heck, I'll go see the movie. So I went to go see the movie, and it was really good. Just a little bit confusing for me because I never actually, like, finished the book, you know? And so that is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. This one, I was really happy that you guys have been picking books out on my list for me that I sent out. So thank you guys so much. I'm super excited for this one as well. If you guys don't know what this is the prequel to the Hunger Games trilogy, which I might want to reread the Hunger Games after reading this for the first time next year. Maybe I'll do that for like my summertime reads, you know? But I'm very excited to try this again and hopefully like it for the third time. And if I can't get into it the third time, I'm sadly gonna have to either DNF it officially, or if I don't like it, I'm gonna have to unhaul it, which sucks because I love the original Hunger Games trilogy. So if you don't know, this follows our character President Snow before he was President Snow. This is 75 years before the actual Hunger Games, I think, where we meet Katniss and Peeta. And we follow President Snow as he is not a tribute, but he's like a guide member, I guess. I forgot the word. I just woke up from a nap. I'm sorry. But it's following President Snow of how he became President Snow. And the movie was like, it gave me chills at point. And Octavia Spencer, I think is the actress name, she creeped me out. I was so scared of her. I was like, oh my goodness, now I'm gonna picture her face while reading her character in the book. So thank you, Kate. I'll leave your booktube channel down below as well. Go follow her, you guys. She's amazing. But yeah, I cannot wait to read this sometimes in the year of 2024. The next one that I have was picked out by Something Wordy on Instagram. I'll leave their name on the screen again, and I also leave their account down below. But they recommended me one of my book of the month picks, and that is Darling House by Alex E. Harrow. I was actually supposed to read this in the month of December for Merry Bookmas. I'll leave that video up above or down below. I really am curious to see what this book is about, because at first I thought this was a adult thriller because of the way the setting is. The cover's giving me is like adult thrillers, but on Goodreads it's in the adult fantasy category for the Choice Awards, and I was like, wait, this is a fantasy? That makes me so much more intrigued. I think this deals with magical realism. Yeah, it says a gorgeously modern gothic fantasy from the best-selling author of the 10,000 Doors of January. It says Opla is a lot of things: orphan, high school dropout, full-time cynic, and part-time cashier. But above all, she's determined to find a better life for her younger brother, Jasper. One that gets them out of Eden, Kentucky, a town remarkable for only two things: bad luck and Starling, the reclusive 19th century author of The Underland, who disappeared over 100 years ago. Ooh, okay then. Again, I don't really read summaries in my books, but I just thought it will be fun to read you guys the summary in case you have not heard of this. I actually DNF'd 10,000 Doors of January, so hopefully I like this one. And if I do, I'll get a book of the month book off my list. The next one I have is from my friend Shay. By Shockingly Shay Reads on Instagram, I think. Again, everybody will be linked down below. I actually just bought this one recently at Barnes & Noble when they were having their 33% off all hardcover sale. This isn't a hardcover, sadly. I couldn't even find the hardcover version of it. But I got the beautiful paperback of Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett. I'm actually curious to see if I really love this one because I bought it as like a full price novel, you know, and also this cover is just giving me winter feels. So maybe spoiler alert, I have this on my January TBR, so you'll see that in the month of January. This has cute deckled edges. Look at them, they're so cute. I cannot wait to read this one. Either I know it's super popular right now on Book Talk, especially like the fairy side of Book Talk, I guess. I don't know. But this says, a professor journeys to a small town in the far north to study fairy folklore and discovers dark fae magic, friendship, and love in the start of a heartwarming and enchanting new fantasy series. And I know book 2 comes out very early on in 2024, so if I do like this, I can pick up book 2. And hopefully I do love this, because I think this will be a 5-star feeling for me. And I'll talk more about this in my December book haul, because I'm going to be filming that next. The last book that I own physically is The Iron King by Julie Kagawa. This was recommended to me by my friend Libby at Libby Reads, I think. I'm so bad with names. I'm so sorry. I'm actually really excited for this too, because this is by a favorite author of mine. She's actually an auto-buy author, so if I like this, maybe I'll get the rest of the series with their new covers. I remember my friend Jess from Peace Love Books, I think. Oh my gosh, fake fan. I know my friend Jess gifted this to me this summer. My birthday gifts are blending in, but I know she gifted me this, so I'm very excited to see what I think of this. And I love Julie Kagawa's writing. This is a fae story, and I don't really need to know too much about this one. And now I'm going to fly through these ebooks. I'm not going to do the summary of the ebooks, because honestly, I'm a little tired of filming already. But I will tell you the name of the books and who recommended it to me. So first up, we have A Fury of Bones and Gold by Haley Turner. This was recommended to me by Clint. This sounds a little bit of like The Mortal Instruments, but better and more LGBT, more diversely, I guess I can say. And it sounds really good, and I know Clint gave this 5 stars. I'll leave his channel down below. Then I have Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder. This is actually like one of the older books on this list, and I actually was very interested in Poison Study when I was younger, and I just never had a chance to pick it up. So hopefully in 2024 I will pick it up. This was recommended to me by my friend April over at Booked Around the World. The next one I have is recommended to me by Cora over at the Galactic Reader, and that is Master of Death by Olivia Blake. Never read an Olivia Blake book, but I've been seeing her going around all of my social media, so I'm excited. And then last but not least, is that all my books? Oh, no, I almost forgot Mandy. From my friend Mandy over at the Autumn Reader, she picked The Curse of Saints by Kate Daniels. So those are all the books, ebooks that all the books that I don't own, but future me will put covers in for each of the hands that I did. So sorry, future me. And if you need me, I'm gonna go finish editing some videos for you guys and to film more videos, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you all have a great night or morning, whatever time you're watching this, and I hope you all have a great day. If you do, let me know how your day was. I would love to know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, turn your notification on so you don't miss any new videos coming from me soon. And I'll talk to you guys down in the comments below. Bye.